In the second round of the CIF Boys Basketball State Championships, the Mater Dei Monarchs hosted the Mission Viejo Diablos. Mission Viejo gets on the board first in a big way as Evan Zeller from long range swishes in the three-pointer and the Diablos jump to a 3-0 lead. Zeller was on fire from three-point land as he nails another big basket, and Mission Viejo would end the first quarter with an 18-17 lead over Mater Dei. Moving into the second quarter, Mission Viejo's Evan Zeller kept pounding in the threes as he would finish the game with 22 points scored. Still in the second quarter, Mater Dei's Xavier Johnson makes this three-pointer look easy as the Monarchs would take a 34-29 lead into halftime. In the third quarter, the Monarchs' Xavier Johnson from the top of the key hits the three-pointer as Johnson would rack up 28 points in the game, and Mater Dei would open the lead 54-45 at the end of the third quarter. Going to the fourth quarter, the Monarchs' Mario Soto gets a good screen and he's wide open to nail the three-pointer. This closes the door on the game as Mater Dei goes on to win the game 78-66 over Mission Viejo. Mater Dei advances to the semifinal round to face Loyola. We had a chance to talk to Monarchs head coach Gary McKnight and forward Xavier Johnson after the game. Here's what they had to say. All right, we're here with head coach McKnight of Mater Dei. Congratulations, 78-66. Tell me your thought on your team's performance tonight.
I thought they played really well. We didn't have two starters, and I thought the boys played real well. Guys that haven't had a lot of playing time came in, did a great job, and Xavier again showed, what an impact player he is tonight. And I thought Jordan Strawberry was just Jordan's playing with a banged up all year. He's and beat up, and he just keeps going. And I'm really proud of him, and especially the performance of Xavier and the others tonight. It was a good job. And then Mario Soto started tonight and had double figures, and he was our best player last summer, and he had some injuries early in the year. So I'm real happy to see these guys get going.
Seemed like early on in the ball game, there's just some of those shots weren't falling in. Tell me some of the adjustments you guys made.
Well, we just needed to play harder and move the ball better and attack. And we were sitting back, and they jumped up 12-3, and we called timeout, and guys came back, played with a little more fire, and led by 6 at half. That was good.
Talk to me about this long season you had so far. I mean, you have your preseason, your league season. You went to CIF Championship. We followed you there at the convention center. You had a great big game there. Now you're in state. How do you keep your kids, from getting that fatigue or that, from all the emotion and all playing time?
To be honest with you, they were pretty fired up tonight to prove that they could win with two starters out, that they could do it themselves, and other subs coming in and prove that they could do it themselves. So actually, I thought we had a very inspired week because those guys were really fired up about, it's their turn to play, and so it turned for the better for us.
Talk to me about your
better. I'd like to have my whole team, but they can fired up.
Talk to me about your team in 2012 here. Something that you see as a coach that's a little different from the rest of the teams that you might have had in the past.
This is a good group. They've been together basically for 2 years. We lost David Brown last year, and they know us pretty good. We know them awfully well, and it's been a great 2-year run with these guys. And last year we shocked the world, and this year everybody's trying to knock us off. So it's fun both ways. And we're right now into our 33rd game. We just finished, and you win the league title, tough league title, great preseason. You win the CIF, which is always my favorite thing, and now you're progressing to the state tournament. So we have another game. It's Tuesday at home, so life's good.
Finally, you mentioned that it's against Loyola. I think you've seen them already. Tell me your thoughts.
Oh, they're very tough. They play hard, and we have fits, and we've had some real battles, and I'm sure Tuesday night will be another one.
All right, we're here with for those of you who are not familiar with Mater Dei basketball, it's Xavier Johnson. Congratulations on your team's victory. Tell me your thoughts tonight on the game.
Pretty much, we knew Mission was a good team, and we knew we had to come out with fire and tenacity. So we came out and tried to match their tenacity. They're a strong team. When we played them earlier, they didn't have all their football players there. So this time it was a way more physical game. So we were able to just come out and just play our game and win.
One thing Coach McKnight mentioned when we interviewed him was the fact and the depth of your bench. They were able to come in and help out. Tell me, as a player, when you have that backup, what it's like.
Definitely. It's great for the games, but also especially for practice. It's making you a better player. Having a deep bench. We have Chris Neely come off the bench. We have James McGee, who in practice never misses a shot. And we have Anthony Taramina, who's just a great player and just makes us laugh. Makes us, when practice is hard, he does us a joke to make us laugh. So it's really good.
Look at the official score, 28 points, 11 rebounds. Is 28 one of your highs, or have you gone higher than that?
I've gone higher. I've had a 40-point game last year, not this year, but yeah, pretty much.
Finally, tell me what this season has meant to you. I mean, talking to Coach McKnight, he's telling me that this is a special team. Tell me in your own words what this season meant for you in 2012.
Well, pretty much it's my senior season, so I'm just trying to come out here and just give it all I got for my last year. I'll be on to Colorado next year, and it just means a lot to me to be able to be brought into this family and just be able to just be exposed to new things and help me get better at my game.